Welcome, hi, VOD Frogs. Hello. Right, this is Kaizo Ironmon. It is 9:30 p.m. at night. I'm committed. It's a Sunday. I'm committed to streaming every single day until I beat Kaizo Ironmon. Every single day. So I just had a full weekend, as in a full weekend day, because I streamed on Saturday as well. And then I came back from playing basketball with friends late night in like 90-degree heat. We have a heat wave here in California. And I'm like, all right, took a shower, going live. And then I'm going to, honestly, I'm probably going to go to bed. But I'm committed every single day until I beat Kaizo Ironmon. And this run has the potential to do it. So, we're beating the game with one Pokemon. Everything's randomized. No healing items out of battle. No healing moves. No held items. No shops. No TMs. If you want to know the full rule set and everything, it's ironmon.gg. It's a really big
Eric,
thing, you know?
Stop watching me and get out of my apartment. I just got home from a party and went to Twitch to watch the VOD, noticed it wasn't there, and then you immediately went live.
It's not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. So yeah, and if we die at any point in the entire run, then we reset. I'll be real, guys. Today's going to be a short stream. But it's not going to be, one trainer and then die, whatever. No, we're doing all of Rock Tunnel today, and then maybe a little bit more, depending on how I feel. So I hope you guys enjoy. Astro Maria, thanks for the 7 months. 15 Blue Mangas with a 13. Prince Cabbage, thanks for the 3. Audrey Toothpaste, thanks for the 3. Lotus Sky, thanks for the 2 months. Batman, Rocks, Gabs, Tiny Confusion, Jam Chats, RO User, thanks so much. Appreciate it. What happens if you forget to stream for a day? Is there a punishment or something? I guess there is no punishment, but you know what? I'll commit it right here. If I miss a day, I will publicly leak my stream key. I'll give you guys I'll be like, here's my stream key. Have fun. Sure. Sound good? What's a stream key? So whenever I go live, I have to input a stream key. It's like a little password that Twitch knows. Hey, this program here on my computer goes live on PointCrow's Twitch
waiting
account.
For Ironmon like a sick
It's like a
dog.
streamer's social
Where
security
were you,
number.
streamer?
Hell yeah. Dude, shout outs to the people in offline chat who have literally been sitting there for like 8 hours today. Just want to give a shout out there, you know. All right. So, Rock Tunnel. You guys ready?
Bet, then we can stream Iron Man the next time you forget. Genius.
Exactly. I've been saying this. All right, so we're doing Rock Tunnel today. We have a cracked Espeon. An absolutely insane cracked Espeon. So, we're going to hit hard. We're going to hit fast. We're going to get this Rock Tunnel done. The strat for Rock Tunnel here is to kill as much as fast as possible.
How long exactly is this stream going to be? It's a wee bit late. I have bed 3 hours ago. Can you just beat the Elite Four already?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. What's the Espeon's name? It's Raven. Raven the Espeon. All right. Yeah, extra sensory, Thunderbolt, Water Spout, Shadow Ball. All right. You guys ready to go? Late night, so...
Punishment is watching grass grow for 10 hours.
I already did that. It's not even a punishment. I didn't enjoy it. All right, here we go. Rock Tunnel. Let's do it. We're hoping for a... Okay, we're hoping for a repel. We're hoping for a repel. There it is. Sorry about that. Need to lock in. I need to lock in. Here we go.
If you don't know what Ironmon is, then what the heck are doing here? This has been going on for over a year.
Literally, I mean, people are actually literally just like, the thing is people find my channel randomly in all sorts of places. And so I get constantly people wondering what Ironmon is. So, you know, I might as well explain it. Chat, who's new? Put a 1 in chat if you guys are new here. If this is your first stream ever. Oh, my motherfucker. I have to double water spout this. Shifter can give us some big issues. So, all right, we gain another move in the next encounter. We gain another move next level. Thunderbolt here. Nice. Rock Tunnel, by the way, has killed 3 different Mon.
No, yes, TwitchCon edition be viewable from home. Also, Crack Addicty and Poggy Woggy.
Literally, yes. On the Twitch channel. You're like, what do you mean the Twitch channel? I mean, like the Twitch, like twitch.tv/Twitch. Like the Twitch channel. You know? Oh, this is our last level up move, guys. Our last chance to learn, I don't know, Ice Beam, I guess is what we would want here. You have Trace, Sticky Hold. We extra sensory this. It kills. Nice. Twitch has a Twitch. I know, it's crazy.
When I was younger, I thought all of my electronics were voice activated. When I wanted to print something, I'd say HP print. When I wanted to listen to music, I'd say iPod play. When I wanted to use my Game Boy Advance, I'd say SP on.
You're so stupid. yo, no, what? That's like the Pokemon we SP on. Whoa! Is that the reaction? Did I do that right? Did you get the reaction you wanted from that? Was that good? No, I know we can go, but it can go both ways. You know, you can fake a good joke, and then I can react to it. You know. Wait. I got to do the YouTuber. Right, there you go. It's easy. And then we'll have like titled be like, "You'll never guess what this chatter said to me." Whoa. All right, we're gonna play some Comet Observatory chill stuff here. You know, that's the vibe right now as we go through Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel, by the way, in case you guys are not aware, is one of the most it's the most difficult, one of the most difficult parts of Kaizo Ironmon. So I have to be very careful with this. That's why I'm taking it a little bit slow right now. Because it has, out of every single Pokemon that has gone through Rock Tunnel, it's killed 3 of them. Which is very, if we lose a lot of HP early on, if we get poisoned, etc., it's a really big issue. So, yeah. Here we go. So that's one of the reasons why we're like taking a little bit of some time, you know. Extra sensory on this thing, we're all good. The good news is that this Espeon's really good, so we don't have to worry too much. But you know, it's Kaizo Ironmon, so you never know. In case you guys were wondering, I had literally a full day today. I woke up, I actually went to a card trade show, like a collectible card trade. Ooh, what the fuck? What do I do with this Latias? Oof. All right, let me do some damage calcs to see what would be most effective here. This is 138 divided by 2, so this is functionally 69 nice damage if I use Water Spout. Extra sensory is functionally 60 damage, so Water Spout is slightly above. Then Shadow, okay, so 69 times our special attacking stat, which is 147, which is 10,143. And then Shadow Ball, which is 160 times 61, is 9,760. So Shadow Ball, it depends. So it heavily, so in this case, right, we would use Water Spout normally, right? We would normally use Water Spout here. Just because it's just barely more damage against the Latias, but we only have 3. So in this case, I would use Shadow Ball, even though it's like slightly weaker. So how many Pokemon you have? You have 1, so Perish Song is fine. Counter would kill us though. Okay. How much does that do? Okay, that doesn't do too much. Flail's fine. Okay. So now in this case, Shadow Ball is still more effective, but I'm curious as to how much damage it would do versus because Latias can be a problem one. So I want to kind of see how much damage like Water Spout would do or something, you know. And also Flail could be pretty difficult. So we'll see. All right, so that's about 45%. I'd say 44%. Shadow Ball, 44% as 38 v51. Here we go. What's up, Abby? How's it going? So in this case, to save PP, I will do extra sensory. It's slightly weaker. So we have 9,760 damage, right, if we use Shadow Ball, basically, versus extra sensory, which is about 60. It's 80 divided by 2, 40 times 1.5, which is 60. So 60 times 61 is actually, that's really weak. That's really weak. Oh, sorry, not 61. 60 times 147, right? That's a little bit better, which is about, it's a little bit weaker than that of like Shadow Ball. But I'm still going to use it. I want to see what it does. Ooh, less, actually. Flail's going to do a lot of damage here. That's fine. Okay. That's actually okay. You only have Flail here. So it had about 44%, which means this is 10, 20, 30%-ish. So E did about like 30%-ish. Which means actually that Shadow Ball in a weird roundabout way is better. So it looks like in this case it's about equal. It's about equal in damage between Shadow Ball and Extra Sensory right now, just based on our own attacking stats. Which means that it probably has a lot. It probably has some more defense or some more special defense than defense. That makes sense, chat? Yeah. All right, so our water spot's a lot weaker, but that's okay. Alrighty. I want to play... Chat, I want to play this slow. This is a really good mon. I don't want to fuck it up, all right? You hear me? You hear me, chat? Okay. Swallow. We Thunderbolt this. Okay, Chimecho, normally we would... we Thunderbolt this, easy. Extra Sensory. Oh, okay. Sweet Kiss is an issue. I don't want to test what Shadow Ball does. Tanky Seed, man. Got 68%. I won't give it to you guys. I'm sorry. E is 68%. 30 v 51. But yeah, chat. I went to a card collectible show this weekend or earlier today, and I bought a bunch of cards. I got some new Umbreons for the collection, and a couple Nido things. Well, Nido collectibles. Great ball. Here. Show us. I did get some new Umbreons. Yes. They surprisingly had a lot more than I thought. Here we go. Let's see. We Extra Sensory this. We still have a lot of health, so I'm good with it. Okay, this kills the Extra Sensory. All right, we get a new move. This is the last move that Espeon learns natively. Okay. We either want to learn Flamethrower over Water Spout. Honestly, over Water Spout. I know it sounds weird. Flamethrower over Water Spout or Ice Beam over Water Spout. I think that's literally all we would want. I don't think anything else would be good. Maybe there's an argument for Tail Glow, but I doubt that it's something we would entertain. Here we go. Okay. Pedal Dance. No, there's no way. All right. I also ordered Boba, so I'm gonna go grab that from my door. While you guys debate whether or not we should learn Pedal Dance. There's no way we do, but like, yeah, I don't know if you guys want, you know. Goose. By the way, we don't learn pedal dance, in case you guys are actually like really curious about this. The reason why is the only move we would learn pedal dance over is water spout. Water spout is actually like way too important. Pedal dance is the 3-move turn that locks us in and confuses us if we actually do all 3 pedal dances, and we need shadow ball for Shedinja coverage. So hey, but you know what? Like that one chatter said, Cabopolis in chat, it's pretty. So you know. Maybe we could. Boba reveal. Actually, I don't know if I can. I'm pretty sure it doesn't like dox my location, but it's like kind of close. So. Actually, I don't even think it's close. I don't really know. I kind of just order it online. But on the thing it just says here's your address. Details what kind? Cookies and cream. The cookies and cream smoothie with Boba. Hey, let me treat myself, okay? I just played a mean game of basketball. Also, I will show you guys the Pokemon cards if you guys want. Only if you want to. Only if you want to see them. I think one of them still has the price on it, but that's kind of funny. So, anyways, all right. Let me swap my camera, so I'm gonna look all wonky. Oh! All right. So first, Team Plasma Umbreon. Right. Team Plasma Umbreon. Classic. In case you don't know, I have a giant Umbreon collection. I'm collecting every single card of Umbreon. You know, Umbreon VMAX, classic, you know. Surprised I didn't have this one yet because I have Moonbreon. So, and then I have the other Umbreon VMAX. That was the trainer art. This is the regular Umbreon VMAX that I bought. Here's a classic common Umbreon. It's a promo. Don't know why I didn't have this yet. Sword Shield. It's a Sword and Shield promo, right? Sorry, this isn't the promo. This is a common. This is the Sword and Shield promo. My bad. With the Umbreon too, you know, right there. And then and then here's the one with the $45 price tag on it, so don't worry about that. Yeah, there's another Umbreon. Yo, is that Banthony? Thanks so much for the raid, my guy. We're doing Kaizo Ironmon every single day, literally every single day of my entire life, once a day until I beat the challenge. And so that's why I'm going live at 9:30 p.m. Oh, you thought that was it, chat? Nah, that's not it. We got some more. You know, we got. Why is the camera typically swapped? So when, I don't know. I just like it swapped. It just makes me like. I feel like it. Like if I'm looking towards chat, I'm looking here. But then on Twitch, chat's over here. You know, so I like to be looking towards chat. And then also like my gameplay's over here, and so it's like weird if I'm like looking at my gameplay, but the gameplay is normally over here. I'm like looking away from it, you know. Anyways, I got some other cards here. By the way, mods, if we can give a shout out to Banthony. Thanks so much for the raid, man. I'm a little bit not tired, but oh, I need to take off the price tag of that one. That was a pricey one. I don't want to let you guys know about that one. Jesus Christ. I mean, you can probably just look it up, but that one's a hefty. Don't mind me. The only thing I spend my money on, I'll be real. I spend my chat. I'll be real with you guys. The only thing I spend my money on is Pokemon cards, and the only thing I spend my money on is Pokemon cards, and videos. All right, let me take this off really quick. Yeah, but Banthony, I hope you're having a wonderful stream, my guy. Thanks so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Anyone who came for Banthony's stream, I hope you guys enjoy. I went to a card trade show, and I got some cool, nifty cards. So, all right, cool. Another Umbreon. I got the Rainbow Rare Umbreon VMAX. So I think that's every single Umbreon VMAX now that I have. So that's good. Hell yeah. And then the last of the Umbreon cards is this one. It's a I believe this is a promo for X and Y. I could be wrong, but yeah, pretty neat, pretty neat. And then I got a couple other ones. So there was like a gotcha system as well, where they were like, all right, like pay $25, get a random slab, like a PSA slab, and I'm like, all right, I'm going here for fun, you know. Is it a scam? Am I going to lose money? Probably not a scam, but I'm going to lose money. That's how that works. But I'm like, all right, $25 for a little bit of fun, might as well. So I spent I did it 3 times. So I got this Luminion V, which is that's cool, you know. So I got that's pretty neat, you know. And then I got this. Okay, I mean, I'll show the coolest one to me for last. This is the most expensive one. It's a PSA 8 Tyranitar V alt art. So that's pretty cool. And then, but the coolest one is, but the next one's less expensive, but it's more expensive in my love for what it is the Ancient Mew PSA 7 Ancient Mew. So I think that's really cool. I love this card. This is like childhood card, you know? This is a card that you would like, you'd take out on the playground and be like, and like nobody knows how to play the TCG, right? When you're young. So then you're kind of like, all right, I play Mew in attack mode. And this card, you can't read it, but it says if you play the card, you win the game. Sorry about that, man. I got this when I saw a movie. Easy. So, those are the cards I got. And then I got some like One Piece cards and stuff. Yo, is that Blue Candy? How's it going? Welcome in, guys. If you don't know Blue Candy is I think a four-time winner of Kaizo Ironmon. Just recently won in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which is crazy. Congratulations on that, my guy. 3. All right, so Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Black and White 2, and Heart Gold Soul Silver. All right, did I get that right? And if you guys are coming in for the first time, I am PointCrow. Just showing off some of my Pokemon cards. I'm streaming every single day for the rest of my entire life until I beat Kaizo Ironmon. We have a really good run going on. And, you know, Blue Candy may be a 3-time winner, but you're about to see a first-time winner right here. You have the Umbreon sketch card? I do. The Unagaba one? Yes. I mean, I'm not going to show my entire collection, but I will show my pride and joy, right? There's only a couple of these in existence. Seriously, you cannot find these anywhere for some reason. Well, actually, I know why, because they're rare. They're not expensive, but they're rare. Because when Pokemon Gold and Silver released, they, for promotional stuff, they ended up doing like playing cards. And I have 2 of them. I think the population of this is like less than 10. This is yeah, they're Gem Mint 10 playing card Umbreons. They're worth like not as much as you would think for how low population and everything. There's just not a market for it. But yeah, and there's 4 of these out there. There's 4 like types, you know. There's 4 types. So, Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver, they each had 1 deck of cards. But then they did a reprint of a second pair of cards. You can see that based on the back here, right? These are actually different, right? So this one's the Pokemon Silver first set printed of playing cards. This is the Pokemon Gold set printed part 2. So this is the second set in gold, which means I am actually missing 2 Umbreons. The second set of silver and the first set of gold. So I'm looking for those. And the thing is that I like to do is could I like, I don't know, Could I like just go online and buy all the Umbreon cards that I'm missing? Yeah, probably. But my self-imposed restriction, and to make it more fun, is that I need to find the cards in the wild. You know? That's the thing. I don't really care about the quality of the cards too much. I have a PSA 1 in my collection, which I think is hilarious. Yeah, I need to just like find it in the wild. Otherwise, I don't get it, you know? And there's some cards where I'm like, that's way too expensive. I'm not buying that right now. I might never find it again. But, you know. Like there's a Umbreon star that I saw like a couple months ago. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna find that. But it's also like several $1,000s, and hey, I don't know about you guys, bro, but I don't have that kind of money, you know? Like, geez. All right. So, so you know how Abby's collecting beefs, just because they're cute, funny cards. We actually ended up finding a Hoppip, or sorry, Skip Bloom, PSA 10 card, of which there are only 2 in existence, and she found one. I was like, that's an insane pickup. So only 2, only 2 PSA 10 graded ones. The other ones have been lost to time. Oh no, I wanted to learn. I'm kidding. I didn't want to learn that. but you should have seen your face, chat. That was hilarious. Dude. I didn't misplay that. There was no misplay. It's just Ironmon being Ironmon. What happened is I used Extrasensory, the highest damaging move that I could have done, versus the Miltank. And then Miltank used Mirror Coat. And that's it. Sometimes Kaizo Ironmon just does Kaizo Ironmon. One hit kill. I misplayed absolutely none of this, by the way. Okay, I feel like I need to like state that. That sucks, man. God, that one hurts. I'll be real with you guys. I'll be real, that one hurts. Like the Lance one, like with Epic Log, with Soap, and with, you know, yeah, okay, cool, you know, those weren't gonna work. This one hurts because this is like a god seed. Just a random trainer that used Mirror Coat. Dude. Would you have survived with full HP? No. Based on how much damage we do, based on how much HP this thing has, there's no way. That just would have killed me, no matter what. That's just Kaizo Ironmon, you know? I couldn't use this because it's Shadow Ball. Literally, I couldn't have Shadow Balled if I wanted to avoid Mirror Coat. Because I can't use Ghost type against normal. Chat. I wish it was me that blundered this. I wish it was. Because then I can be like, oh, I could have played that better. But there was absolutely nothing I could have done. I played this seed perfectly. I played the seed perfectly. Yeah, I'll give you the seed. I'll give you the seed, chat, if you want to play it. Let's see if this is possible. Memento for the final Pokemon. Champions doable. Nightshade would have been a bitch to deal with. We knew it had counter, so we would have, yeah, this was free. I'll be real. Actually, you know what? You know what, chat? I think we actually would have died to Agatha. This Charizard has counter and Destiny Bond. How fast is it? Is it faster than me? 97 speed, 87, 99. No, it's not faster. I don't know if that Charizard actually would have killed. And we wouldn't have used... We would have used Thunderbolt. It actually would have died. Never mind. So we wouldn't have died to Agatha, actually. Pain Split's a bitch. Yeah, Pain Split on this would have been an issue. The thing is like, I think a lot of these have been like, would have been issues as in like, that sucks that this happens. That sucks. That sucks. But we... All right. Oh my god. Holy shit. A lot. Yeah, Miltank had it immediately. If we came across, well, Walreins would normally always killed, but if there was a Walrein that was similar, it was faster, which actually means it wouldn't have used Mirror Coat if we were similar. But it, god, that's an issue. Mischievous, yeah, also a problem. All right, so a decent amount of mirror coats. Yup. Dude. Okay, no, we would have died to counter too. You know how we determined that the only way to deal damage against Latias was Shadow Ball? This thing knew counter. This thing knew counter. So if we encountered a Latias at all around that level, we would have died too. We would have used Thunderbolt on this, so we wouldn't have never seen counter on that. Same thing with this. We would have used Thunderbolt. Never known. Magnetric. We would use Extra Sensory. Also, yeah. Same thing with Dusclops. So. Yeah, I was too big. I was attached to chat. I was so attached to this mon. I thought I thought this was the one. Here's the seed if you guys want it. I promised I'd show the seed. This is a cruel, cruel seed, man. Remember that one king jar that we had that with Thunderbolt, and Water Spout, and oh god. Anything else we wanted to check while we were here, by the way? While we were at it. Oh, it lost the Espeon later. That's fine. Gym TMs? We already went over that. Here. There they are. Let's look at the shift tree. No defense. Should have tested that. Really? Latios had no special defense? Huh. Oh, we did know this actually, I think. Yeah, because we didn't have a note. We encountered it. Yo, very lady, thanks for the 51 months for tier 3. Yeah, I don't know what I would have. Is there anything I could have done differently here, chat? So like, I think I genuinely think I played this perfectly. Like, I think it's literally just RNG. The run was decided to die there, and so it did. Were you at full HP? If I had full HP, it would have still killed. Because of the damage that we did. And the HP that the Miltank was it. Going for weaker moves to scout would just get you killed in a long dungeon. True. I guess if I knew ahead... No, actually... No, if I knew ahead of time, even using Thunderbolt would have killed me. Actually, any move there would have killed me. I guess if I knew beforehand, the one way to do it was to heal to full, which I would never do in that situation, and you should never do in that situation, and then used Water Spout to kill. It had Volt Absorb? There's no fucking way. Did it? It also had Volt Absorb. That's crazy. So yeah, if I was playing open book, the play would be to do that. But you would never do that in an actual run because that would be a waste of a heal. So I don't think I misplayed that. You have full HP, you don't expect the 20% damage to kill. Yeah, kind of thing, yeah. This is crazy. I think also, like, I guess it was just luck too, because like if we flinched extra sensory the 10%, it would have saved us. If we crit the 12%, that would have also saved us. Yeah. If you bolt and absorbs, cancels the mirror coat, tells you heal and spout, but no one would T-bolt there. Yeah, exactly. Like you would extra sensory there, especially because of like you had power points. It does 120 damage, and you're trying to work around mirror coat. There's no way you would actually do that. It just had just enough special defense where I couldn't kill it. Yeah, it's only if I would have known. I just want to really make it very clear that I did not throw this run. Okay. I feel like I need to like make that extremely clear for some reason. Yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah, I mean, there's no other Mon we would have run here either, so. All right. Back to the lab. We'll try it again tomorrow. The perfect Mon, dude. The perfect Mon. I guess, you know what? I guess the perfect Mon is only perfect and if it wins. You know? You can have God's gift to Pokemon. You can do the most skillful move. I can't believe I'm realizing this after 1800 resets. You can be the most skilled at this. Do everything in your goddamn power to win. And sometimes the seed just won't let you. Chat, yeah, do you guys think we'll be Ironmons forever? Yeah, that's that's Kaizo for you. All right. No worries though. That happens. At least, hey, good news. At least we didn't get to the champion, get Perish songed and call it a day, you know? That would have been devastating. This one sucks pretty bad, but we only made it to Rock Tunnel. You know? That's it. We only made it to Rock Tunnel. Only Gym 3. It just shows you that, hey, no matter what, like, you can still get fucked over by the seed. We played that great. Do you guys remember that we almost died to the Lugia right after Brock? Played the hell out of that. Played my way out of that one, you know? So. All right, guys. That's today's stream. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, 1 p.m. Pacific time. It was a lot shorter of a stream than I wanted it to be, but I guess it is. So, all right, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Bye, chat.